crazy person. They had to hold me down at the hospital. Niggas are looking at me. Yo, dude, don't look at me, bro. Look the other way. You know, like, why are you looking at me, bro? Stop looking. And he's gone. Hey, bro, I knew it. I knew the eye. I knew the eye. I lost it. Who's gone? Hey, bro, give me questions like, do you do? And yeah, bro, I do. Welcome to Aolsin Talks. Um, yeah, this is episode 1 of me sharing stories and whatnot. So, basically, what I'll be doing in such videos is I'll be talking about past stories, past experiences, and whatnot. We'll just be having like a little chat, a little talk together. I wanted to do it outside today, but as you can see, it is raining, and I'm not even sure if you can hear my voice properly. But yeah, we'll do it outside next time. Today I'm just gonna head inside. I just wanted to do the intro out here. So welcome to episode 1 of Aolsin Talks. We still gotta figure out a name for this thing because Aolsin Talks sounds pretty lame. But anyways, let's get to it. Okay, so first story I'm going to talk to you guys about. The 5 times I encountered a demon per se. I know this sounds weird, or this sounds like so, like, I don't know, cheesy, like, cause like almost every YouTuber talks about like a spirit or demon. Almost every YouTuber, at least I watch, like FaZe Rug, Sherman, and it's kind of like it doesn't seem real, but I mean, if you guys don't believe, then you don't believe. Honestly, I'm not gonna force you to do anything. Don't believe, roast me as much as you want in the comments. I don't really care. So the first time that I have seen a demon or a spirit, not really much of a demon, but like a spirit type of entity, was when I was quite young actually. I was like, how old was I? I can't remember, but I was young. I was still like in primary school and stuff like that. So I was about to sleep. I came from praying. Just before I slept, right? I just saw like, I don't know if it's because I was tired. Again, just keep this in mind. Most of these times is where I'm like almost about to sleep, except for this one time. But I'll save that one for last because that one is like a long story, and I gotta talk through it and everything. Okay, so I was about to sleep, right? And then I saw something, not like it was just there, bro. Like it was just standing. Just imagine like a white entity with like there was some kind of almost like black spots. I don't know if those are the eyes and the mouth and stuff like that. I don't know. Can't remember real clearly, but I remember it was a white entity hovering next to my twin brother's bed. We had bunk beds then, so how can I put it? For some reason I was not on the bunk bed. I was next to it, and then my brother was on it, like on top. somewhere. Oh, I think I was praying on my little brother's bed. And then this entity thingy was just there, you know. Okay, let's get on to the story time. So I saw this thing, and to be honest, I freaked the hell out. I didn't even care if I was dreaming or not, bro. My heart was freaking beating, bro. I was so terrified. Like I was scared, bro. I don't think you understand as a little child how scared I was of that thing. But it seemed friendly. You know how it seemed friendly? Because it waved. It waved to me. And I looked at it like I was like exactly like how you see me looking at you right now. I looked at it. It waved. I looked at it, and then I waved back, but like shy, like a shy kid. I waved back. You know how in the movies there's those kids that like are shy and stuff like that, and then they wave back. Whatever. I did that. So yeah, that's encounter number one. The second time I saw one was again when I was about to sleep. This time I was on a bunk bed. I was on the top, and then my brother was at the bottom of the bunk bed. And then we also had like my older brother sleeping on the bed next to the bunk bed. So yeah, that day, bro. That day I was kind of convinced, like I'm like there's something going on, bro. Like there is something going on, bro. Okay. So here's what went down, right? It was again after I finished praying. So I went on the bunk bed. I prayed, and then I looked at my older brother. Right, he was on his phone, and then next to him was a very tall, black, like it was nighttime, right? The lights were off and stuff like that. But when you looked at this thing was darker than the lights, the darker than darkness itself, like darker than the darkness we know, kind of. This thing was dark. You could see it. There was like an outline, and black, just black. It looked like it had like see those codes thingies with the pointy hoodies, those pointy hoodie thingies. Yeah, so it was that thing with the pointy hoodie, and it stood next to him with a, what do you call that thing that that death uses? I think that guy. I don't know what you call that thing. I know it. It's on the. I know it, but I can't say it. I can't remember it properly, but I know it. You guys should know it. I'll pop a picture up, but if I can find one, cause there is no Wi-Fi currently. Anyways, so yeah, he had that thing, and he was standing by my brother, just staring at him like this, like a cult thingy. It was like that, but there was only one thingy, one spirit. It was like that. It was just standing there, and that thing freaked the hell out of me. I couldn't see much. You know what I did? I took my blanket and I hid under it. I closed my eyes. I shut them so tight, hoping that thing would go away. I don't know if it did. Hopefully it did. I don't know. But yeah, that's what happened. So yes, my brother was there. The thing was just standing there like a freaking weirdo. And I was afraid because I was a young kid. And I did not, I really honestly did not want to fight that thing. Because it was tall as fuck, and it just looked scary. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not white, so I was joking. Anyways, other than that, there was another time. This was in a different house. Those two incidents, right, happened in the same house, Um, yeah, happened in the same house, and then this one, and then another one happened in two different houses. Two other different houses. Okay, so now the third one happened in a different house. I was sleeping with my brother on the same bed. It was a big bed, so made a lot of sense. I mean, we're twins and whatnot. But yeah, so we were sleeping, and it wasn't a bunk bed this time. It's at this point the bunk bed was like sold. Gave it to some friends, sold it to some friends, and all that. So, it's there. As again, I don't know why it happens every time after praying, but again, um, this happened after I prayed. I don't know why the frick am I seeing these guys after I'm praying, why? Like, just let me pray and sleep in peace. If you're gonna show yourself, at least show yourself when I'm going to the bathroom. That makes more sense than just showing up after I'm praying. You can't scare me after I pray to the Lord. You know, alright, anyways. It was dark. The door to the bathroom was open. There was, I don't know if it's because I saw light, if it was like some kind of light or something from like the moon or whatever. Doors open, and then okay, and then at the door, right? At the door that was open, right? I saw a tall, long, white thingy do this. Like, it was looking at me like this, you know? And it was staring. I don't know, it was something in my head, somewhere around me. Something. I don't know what it was. Told me don't be scared. But I was like, hell no. Hell to the no. Because what are you saying? What do you mean don't be afraid? And that thing was like this. It was tall, it was white, it was creepy. You're telling me I was supposed to what? Just looked at it and said hello, let's be friends? No. But this time I was like a bit older, so I could like kind of like not get as afraid. You know what I did? I did what a normal white person would do. I went to the door. Yeah. Yes, this time I did not cover my head. No, I did not. I took my little legs and I marched to that door and I closed it. And after I closed it, I opened it again. What? Okay. Now you're wondering, where did this thing go when you were walking towards it? I don't know. When I got to the door, it wasn't there. Now I'm convinced. I don't know what the frick it was, what the frick those other things were. It might have been something in my head. I don't know. But I don't believe that it was in my head. I seriously don't believe it was in my head. Because these things moved. The waving one? What do you mean air is waving at me? No, you can't imagine such things. And like, you could say because I was tired, that makes a lot of sense. But no, I was awake as day. I could see these things, and I could see them so nicely, right? But if you don't believe me again, I'm not forcing you to believe me. Roast me in the comments as much as you want. I really don't care. Anyways, so yeah, that's that. Saw it. It was just there looking at me, and something told me don't be afraid. It was like it was shy of me, basically. So it was just standing there and looking at me, and I looked at it. Didn't its face. I didn't see it. I think I saw its eyes. I'm not sure, but I looked dead in its face, and was that? I got out of the bed. I think it disappeared when I like, you know, when you get out of the bed, you do like this, and like when you move, and then boom, it's gone. You know, like Yeah, I think that's when it went. Cause when I went to the door, I didn't see it, and then I opened it. Okay. Here's the crazy thing. I went to that door. I closed it. I closed that door, right? And then when I closed the door, I opened it again, and then went back to my bed, and it was not there. It was not. Now you explain to me, buddies, whatever you are, people, um, what do you mean it wasn't there? What do you mean it just goodbye? Huh? What do you mean it just left? Where? How? Who? Cause like I dead ass F right now, right? I saw that thing. It was standing there and we were both looking at each other. We locked. I don't know if we locked eyes, but we looked at each other. I know he was looking at me, and I know I was looking at it. He saw me look at it. It saw me look at it. And then I got out of my bed. I closed. I opened the door again. I go back to where I was. Boom. Nothing. Nothing. It wasn't there. I didn't see that thing I saw. So that got me convinced that this is either my gift or I'm just seeing things. On to the fourth one. Now this one is kind of real. Like this one is actually real. Like real. Like it's real. Like this. Like you can't even. The thing I don't have videos because. If I had videos, I was gonna show you, but I don't have videos. At these times, I wasn't into I didn't know really much about YouTube and stuff. You know, the first time I learned about YouTube was when I was how old was I? I think I was 10 or 11 years old. No, I was 11 years old. The first time I learned about YouTube. That was the first time we got Wi-Fi in the house. Yeah, that was the first time. So yeah, that's the first time I learned about YouTube. All of these things, except the fourth one, happened. All the three incidents happened before I was 11. So before Wi-Fi and everything else. Now, the fourth one, I had Wi-Fi, but at the moment it was too scary to record. It made me look stupid, like I'm faking it and stuff like that. And I don't think anyone wants to film it because, like, why are you filming me? You know. So yes. So we were at church, right? It was like an event. That we had. Pretty nice event. I did enjoy myself. It was pretty nice. I even got myself some chains. Oh yeah, chains actually. I had one with a pick. I missed that baby. I missed that chain. It was so cool. I don't know if I still have pictures, but if I do, I might just pop some. But anyways, it was cool. It was a cool chain. I still have one of them. So there's that one, and then there's one that I still have in my room. So yeah, I was wearing those two chains on that day. The event was about to end, right? And then I went outside. We were looking for some friends, me and my brother. And then all of a sudden, boom. I don't know what the frick happened. I don't know. All of a sudden I got, I think, anxious. I think I got anxious. Cause I couldn't breathe. Like it was crazy bad. Like I could not breathe to save. I had to pull in air. Like I had to pull in. Yeah, I had to pull in air. I had to like actually try to breathe. I was struggling. I could. Yo. I was so scared, bro. I told my brother in the most panic way you could possibly ever tell someone I can't breathe. Like I called him. I don't know if he thought it was a joke. I don't know. But like that was like a serious moment. Like it was so real. That was one of the realest moments of my life so far till this day. Okay. So I couldn't breathe. I was scared to my bones, pulling in this air that I don't know. I don't know how that happened. I don't know. It just happened. Like I was wearing these chains, just happened. I took off the chunkier chain, the bigger chain, and I left the one with the pick on my neck. Um, so we went to a friend of mine. Shout out my friend. I don't know if I can say his name out here, but shout out my friend. Um, so my brother went to him and told him the whole story of me not being able to breathe. Now, here's the crazy part. Here's how I know this thing that was attacking me was not just anything. Here's how I know it was a demon per se. Okay, so we go to my friend, and he prays for me. You know what happens when he prays for me? I scream. I scream like a maniac. And I scream you don't understand. You've never heard me scream. None of you have heard me actually scream like a mad person. I scream. I scream. Yo, I scream so loud, bro. It was crazy. He prayed, and I don't know. It was like I was going insane. Like I was turning into a crazy person. But I couldn't do nothing about it. I was just I don't know what was really going through my head, but I was screaming, bro. Bro, I was crazy. I was screaming and screaming and screaming and screaming. And then they got a wheelchair, and then actually they gave me Panado. I don't know what that was gonna do for me. For allergies? No, they gave me Allergex. Yes, Allergex. But what was that gonna do for me? Huh? I was screaming like a maniac. I mean, even I thought I was sick. Honestly, I thought I was sick. You know, going down with something. Like, nah, I know what it was. Yeah. So okay, I was screaming. Like a psychopath. Yo, Chico. It was crazy. I'm joking. I was screaming like a psychopath, right? It was crazy. Um. Okay, then they took me in a wheelchair. They took me to medic. Um. She checked my everything. My sugar levels. They were fine. So there was nothing too bad upon that. Okay, they're fine and everything, all that. And then they called my mom. My mom came in, and I started screaming again. This was the most craziest time of my life. This was like crazy and kind of almost like embarrassing because like why the frick are you screaming? I'm like, if you don't know me, um I'm like the most monotone guy here. Um Around people, okay? I'm like monotone around people. I don't yap like how I'm yapping right now. Um, but yes, around people, I'm so monotone. Like I speak in one tone, and that's it. That's all you know me as. That's all you know me as. Why did I tell you that? I forgot. But yeah, I'm monotone. They took me in. What was I about to tell you guys? Why am I telling you about me being monotone again? You know what? I will find my way. Anyways, just know I'm monotone. I'm a monotone guy. Um. Oh yeah, I was telling you that people don't like see me as a screaming type. I was like, yo, bruh, this is kind of like ruining my flow. It's kind of ruining my me. And at the point in my head, it was clear. I could say that. I could say that, but like how you're in your body, but you're not in your body at the same time. You're in your body. You can think in your body, but it's like there's someone here in front, and then there's someone like you're at the back. Someone came in like this, pushed you at the back, and now all you do is think at the back, and then the guy here controls everything. So yeah, basically. Oh yeah, it's basically like you're in a car, but you're not controlling. You're in a car, but you're just sitting there and just talking to the passenger or just talking to yourself. But yeah, that's how it was. That's how things were. So yeah, that's how I was thinking. So yeah, they took me to this place. I was screaming when my mom came. Um, and then they tried to calm me down. They say, don't panic. Don't panic. I think it was a panic attack. Now listen to me. I was walking. I was genuinely just walking. Like no one's freaking. I was walking. How in the flipping world do I just get a panic attack? Me. Do you know who I am? I don't get panic attacks like that. Now, how does a guy like me get a panic attack from walking? No, that's not me. Right? I don't get panic attacks out of the blue. That's sort of that's one of the things that were strange to me. A panic attack just like that? What do you mean? Okay, now let me tell you about this chain I was wearing. The pick one. The pick chain. It was cool as hell. But it had like the toxic toxic thingy. I don't know how you write. But like the toxic sign. Like when like in the cartoons in the cartoons when they like toxic containers, they have a sign on it. Like that. See that? Yeah, it was on the necklace. Oh, and I love that necklace because of that. Because it was so cool, man. It was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. That chain was so dope. Oh, but it was on my neck. It was on my neck for the whole time. Like, and the crazy part is this thing. I couldn't. I don't think it was the necklace because I wore this thing like almost every day before that. Like this thing was a gift from my closest friend, and I wore it almost every single day. Like people were starting to know me as the twin with the chain, with the pit chain, the music twin, and like yeah, I would wear that thing a lot, and nothing would have happened, until this day, until this day, it happened. It just poof. It just happened. So I took off the bigger chain, left on the pig chain. You know what my mom did? You know what she did? Okay. We were in there. I was screaming. They told me, nah, dude, calm down. Hold yourself. Chillax, bro. Chillax. And then my mom took the necklace, took it in her hand. She did what any mother would and what any kid would hate so damn much. She took that chain and she threw it. She threw my chain, no. Yeah, steal my chain. The gift from a friend. The dear chain I loved. I don't even think it had anything to do with me being weird. Uh, I don't know. But she took it and she do it. And I'm being dead honest. I was pissed. I was happy and pissed at the same time. Like that. Honestly, that day was mixed emotions. Oh, like I was all over the place, bro. I wasn't thinking straight, bro. I was. If I could tell you what, do you know a crazy person? I was. They had to hold me down at the hospital. I'll get that. I'll get to that very soon. I'll get to that very soon. Okay, so now my mom comes and now we have to get in the car. My chain has been thrown away and now we're going into the car. I'm still on the wheelchair, taking me off. And you know what happens? Niggas are looking at me. Yo, dude, don't look at me, bro. Look the other way. You know, like, why are you looking at me, bro? Stop looking. That's what was going on in my head. Yeah, it's like, don't look at me, bro. Like, I got stares, bro. But I don't think they cared because the next time I saw them, it was all normal. So that's cool. That's cool. Anyways, they were looking. Uh, I wasn't wearing my glasses, so I'm not sure if they're looking at me or just looking at, I don't know. But their heads were pointed toward me, so I assumed they were looking at me. Anyways, they were looking at me. And then I went in the car. On the car. Oh yeah. Also, there's two friends actually that prayed for me. Um, so it was 1 and 2. I am not saying their names. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do that. So I'll just keep them anonymous. So 1 and 2 prayed for me and whatnot. So they also, I think they were also there, like helping me go. 1 and 2. My brothers were behind, and my family friend. This guy's type. Me and him friends. Like, so yeah. He was there. They were walking behind, helping me get in the car front seat. I got to the front seats, and then we started driving. More like racing. Not driving. We were not driving. I till this day I don't call that drive. I call that racing. My mom stepped on it. You know the definition of step? My mom stepped on it. Like we were driving, right? It was fast. She was going. She was just. I don't know if I was kind of high that day, like that I felt fast, but I don't know. I felt high. I felt freaking high. I felt like I felt like I was on every possible substance ever to be existent. I was I was gone. Okay, I was gone. It was bad. Alright? I can't tell you how crazy that day was. Alright? It was so crazy. That's like the craziest times in my life till this day. Okay, so that's that. I was in the car. My mom's driving fast. We stopped to get my dad. My dad comes and stuff. Okay, everyone's here. Everyone's in the car. Why? Why is what went through my head. Why the hell is everybody in the car? Why couldn't you just drop them off and take me along? Now, here's why I say this. Here's why I ask this. In that same car, I acted like a psychopath that needed to be chained. In that car, I was kicking, I was jumping, bro. I was like this, bro. I did some of the stuff. If I was out of my body, some of the stuff would have been cringe. I'm just saying, but I was acting crazy. and I was kicking, and I was lifting myself. I was levitating my back, um, in the passenger seat. I was like that. I wonder what the people that were driving next to us were thinking. Cause I was here, bro. At one point, I put I kicked the, what do you call this, glove compartment, and I put my leg on it, and then they made me put it down, and then I sat down, I calmed down, and then I asked to hold my twin brother's hand, I held my dad's hand, uh, and then I started saying crazy stuff. I started, oh, yo, you guys don't understand, bro. I was in my head, but I wasn't in my head. I was there, but I wasn't there. Okay, I started saying he's gone, and I started laughing. Oh, I started laughing, bro, and I laughed like a maniac. I laughed like I was crazy, bro. I laughed and I started saying he's gone, he's gone. Hey, bro, I knew it. I knew it. I lost it. I lost it. Who's gone? Hey, bro. Hey. I said he's gone. I said he's gone. He's gone. And then we got to the hospital. And then my dad carried me. I think it was my dad. Oh, yeah, my dad carried me. And at this point, I was like almost half asleep, almost sleeping. Yeah, but then they took me. I went into the hospital. I got into the hospital, and then they put me on a stretcher, and then they took me to some part. So they tested my sugar levels again, and all that. They were asking me questions like, "Do you do drugs?" Honestly, I was going to say yes. I was going to say yes. Yeah, I was at the verge of saying, yeah, bro, I do, but I don't do drugs. I don't. But I was at the verge of saying, yeah. I don't know why. I just felt like, yeah, you know. I was crazy that day. Okay, I was literally mentally like off. Like it was crazy. Okay, and then they put me on the stretcher, right? And then my mom starts to pray, and she prays, and then she looks at me like angrily, and then I look at her. I look at her with eyes like this, like like my eyes were open, like very open. I could feel them, like I could feel. Yeah, there was anger also in my face, like I don't know, like I felt like a evil goblin or something. Oh, but yeah, and she looked at me. She started praying, casting me out. You know what I did? I smiled at her, and I couldn't control it. I could not control my. This was the biggest smile on my face. I felt crazy. I felt like a psycho. Right? I felt like a psychopath. And then, um, after, and then, they said, hold my legs, hold him. You know why they said hold him? I was kicking. And I kicked, I attempted, without any hesitation, I attempted to kick the nurse. I just, yo. I attempted to kick somebody, like literally kick them. And then they held me. And then they came with like an injection. And in goes the injection. I got crazy for a few seconds, and you know what happened? Boom. I fell asleep. I got knocked out by injection. And you know, all I remember is nothing. I instantly woke up in the bed. I don't know how the hell that happened, but I woke up in the bed. And then I kind of forgot about what happened, and then I remembered everything just like, like you were crazy yesterday. And then, yeah, that was the time I encountered a demon. Like, physically. Demons will make you do crazy stuff, bro. Demons are not to be played with under any circumstances. You do not want a demon, any possession or demon whatever, right? You do not want to activate your demons. It is not a fun experience. Not at all. It feels like you have no control anymore of your body. You have zero control. You start doing crazy stuff. You start screaming and shouting, and you start, I don't know, bro, you just start doing crazy stuff. You even start attacking people. But luckily, the point where I started attacking people, I was being held down. So that's cool. That's cool. Attacking people, all this, all that. I was laughing, bro, like a crazy person. I was doing some crazy ass stuff, bro. Like crazy stuff. So yeah, those are the 4 times I encountered spirits or demons. I don't know, but yeah. Wait, no. I also have to tell you another story, but this one was like in my dreams. In my dreams. The video is not too long, so I can still continue. Okay, this one was in my dreams. I was about to go to sleep, right? And you know what I saw? I think this is where it all started. Where all of it. No, I think this was after the day after. The day after. The day after I got attacked or whatever by this demon that made me do crazy stuff. So it was at night. I was about to sleep. I closed my eyes. And then I start the dreaming phase. I start like dreaming kind of. And then in this dream, I see a little child demon. This little child demon. I don't know if this was a demon. For reals, for reals. You know how I know? It was pale as hell. It was pale. Pale. It was white. Whiter than white people. What gets whiter than white people? Except for this. It was like this pale. It was white. And it had like a black ring. Like fully colored in black thing around its eyes. I couldn't see its eyes properly because it was just black. It turned. It was first like playing, right? I don't know what it was playing with, but it was playing. And then I acted like a white person again. And I said, hello, little child. What the frick are you doing in my dreams? And you know what happened? It turned around, it looked at me, and that thing chased me. You know what I did? Nothing. It chased me and it hugged me. And then I got so scared I woke up. Because it was running and then whoop, I'm up. Because I'm not gonna stay tuned to find out what the frick happened. So I started to pray. But here's my mistake. I did not pray like a warrior would pray when they saw a demon attack. No, I just prayed saying, yo, bro, get the hell out of my head, or I hope you don't do any stupid stuff, or that's how I prayed. Mistake. After that, my eyes started twerking. Quite literally twerking. I called twerking. Right after that, I called my friend. I couldn't sleep because my eyes were twerking. It was like painful. My eyes. Okay, here's how it looked. like my eyes lost full control. Like when I close my eyes, right, my eyes would go this way, they'll go this, they'll go like that, and then they'll go back like they wanna do a 360. And it was so painful for like I think a week or two. That happened when I was sleeping. Anytime I closed my eyes, I wanted to relax. Happened for some time. Okay, yeah, this day I called my friend and I called a leader in my church. We prayed together. There were some scriptures. Bro, I was kind of scared that day. I went to my dad at first, but he didn't help for SH. Like he didn't help whatsoever. Um, he helped me by searching. Um, but apparently it was because of tiredness, something like that. I don't know. I thought he was gonna pray with me. No, my mom prayed with me. She stayed up until I fell asleep, which was crazy. How I just fell asleep. I just went. So yeah, those are times I encountered spirits. Roast me as much as you want. I don't give a rat's ass. Anyways, I don't really care. Hope you guys enjoyed this story time. You had fun with me. Telling you these stories and stuff. And yeah, guys, just be careful out there. Demons are no joke. I can talk from experience. That's one thing I got from this, talking from experience. I could talk from experience. You don't want to meet one. You don't want to see one pop out in you because you will. I'm telling you now, demons will make you do crazy ass stuff, bro. Like you will, yo, you don't even know, bro. But yeah, be safe. Protect yourselves. Pray, bro. Pray, and spend time with God and all that, and you'll be good. Ask also your leaders or adults to help and pray with you and stuff like that. Your elders that can pray for you that have a stronger like authority. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. So yeah, just be careful. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in episode 2.